Hello, welcome back to another lesson in Vedic astrology. In this video, I am going to speak on the good planets and the bad planets for Cancer Ascendant or Karkataka Lagna people. So, as usual, let's begin with the most powerful malefic planet, or what is called the functional malefic planet for those born in Cancer Ascendant or Karkataka Lagna. For all the people who were born with the ascendant on Cancer or Karkataka, the first house is this house. This zone is called Cancer or it is called Karkataka. Normally you can use a special marking like this to say that this is the most important point in your horoscope, and this therefore is the first house. So throughout this video I am only referring to all the people in the world who have their first house here. The most powerful malefic planet, the number one, is Venus. That is because Venus rules this house, which is the fourth house, and rules the 11th house. So Venus is the ruler of this house. Why I am not writing it inside is because we have to write it inside the box. Only Venus is occupying this house. So the main thing that you have to know is, if any house is empty in your horoscope, it doesn't mean that there is no planet that is connected to it. This house is vacant in your horoscope. Don't worry about it. Still, Venus is the lord of the fourth, and Venus has a great hold over the fourth house matters in your horoscope. Why is Venus considered the number one malefic planet? The first reason for that is Venus owns the fourth house, which is a Kendra. 1, 4, 7, 10 are called a Kendra Sthana. When a naturally good planet owns a Kendra, he ceases to be a good planet. So he's already tending to become bad, and one more reason is enough to push him to the negative side. And here we have that Venus is the lord of the 11th. So you'll have to remember always that the lord of the 3rd, the 6th and the 11th is always bad. We will be coming to an exception in this horoscope regarding house number 6, but this is the general rule. 3, 6, 11, the lords of them, these houses are bad planets. Number 2 is Mercury. That is because Mercury owns house number 3 and house number 12. You have 3 here, already bad, and 12 is on the border, this way, that way. If the same planet is also ruling one of these houses, then it will give predominantly the effect of the 12th house. So therefore, Mercury is a bad planet. Now let's go on to the best planet. Mars is the best planet. It is called the Raja Yoga Karaka, the special planet of the guardian angel. So the reason for that is Mars owns this house, the 5th house, and it owns the 10th house as well. This one is a trinal house, and this is a Kendra. I've already mentioned this in the video where I have spoken about Raja Yoga, that if a planet owns one trinal house and one square house, one trikona and one Kendra at the same time, then it becomes the best planet. So Mars is undoubtedly the best planet. And the next one is Jupiter. Now Jupiter, there is some amount of confusion because Jupiter owns the 6th house, and this one is also ruled by Jupiter, house number 9. Jupiter naturally tends to do good things because he is a good planet, and therefore he is intimately connected to the matters of the 9th house. Jupiter means Guru, and the 9th house is the house of Guru, father, or anything to do with education, wisdom and religion, all these things. So because Jupiter owns this big good house, the 9th house, the greater trine, therefore Maharishi Parashara has said that Jupiter, despite being the lord of the 6th, is a good planet, and that's why we have listed it as the number 2 good planet. But what happens to the lordship of the sixth? Is it completely gone because he is the lord of the ninth house? This house is about obstacles and difficulties. So even during the dasha of Jupiter, during the planetary period of Jupiter, this person who is born in the Cancer Ascendant will get the good effects of the ninth house, but not that easily, because there will still be some obstacles because Jupiter owns the sixth. But you can say that 90% of Jupiter is good, only 10% is bad, because as I told you in the beginning that Jupiter is naturally inclined to do these activities more than this. The third beneficial graha is the moon, because this house, the first house, is owned by the moon. So that is the reason why the moon is listed as the third best planet. But it's always in this order. Whenever Maharishi Parashara gives us the details about the bad and the good planets, in whatever order he has given us those details, that is the order of importance. Venus is the number one, and then Mercury is number two. Mars is the number one friend, Jupiter is number two friend, and Moon is number three. It's always in this order. You know that Jupiter was pushed down to the second spot because he was also the ruler of the sixth house. So now let's do the missing planets. One is Saturn. Saturn owns these houses, house 7 and house 8. Because Saturn rules the 7th house, Saturn is the Maraka planet. Maximum challenges, high stress, and capable of causing dangerous events in life, which takes a person very close to death. Or death-like suffering is always connected to the Lord of the 7th, and Saturn being so much in tune with these negative events is surely a very powerful Maraka planet for those who are born in the Cancer Lagna. So the Sun is the Lord of the 2nd, and it is similar to the same thing as Saturn. It's very strange that these two are enemies, but for this Lagna, these two planets have become the Maraka planet. So even Sun is also a Maraka planet. But remember, if these two planets are really bad, they should have been included here. The reason why Maharishi Parashara is not included is, at many times, this planet can also contribute to wealth, and this planet, which is Saturn, can contribute to so many other good things. But at times, they can cause this problem of great danger to the physical body, and that's the only reason why they have been classified as the Maraka planet. So we have come to the end of this video. In case you have any doubts regarding this, please ask me your doubts, and whenever I find the time, I will answer them for you.